BridgeBuddy is introducing to the world, it's just a few months old, is our new bridge table. It's a United States patented table. Our bidding boxes are also patented, as our cup holder and our bracket to hold the cups. What we're showing you now is the G&G Bridge Club, where the new bridge table by BridgeBuddy, a high-density polyethylene table that's 30 1/4 by 30 1/4, is allowing you to use space more wisely. Because the table is 30 1/4, as I said, by 30 1/4, we have more free space to use, so we can get more tables in the same space as the old 34 by 34 table. But our table is significantly better than any other table on the market. The top is recessed, so the reason it's recessed is that when you put another table on top of it, it cannot slip or slide. So for storing, this is ultra important. The corner of the table is indented. It's a special product that we made that allows our bidding box to fit snugly onto the corner of the table. This keeps the table completely clear for the playing of bridge. Additionally, we know that even though we have a patent, BridgeBuddy has a patent on our box, which is indestructible. This holds a pencil, and once the cards are in our bidding box, nothing can go in here. It's solid. There is no other box on the market like our particular box. Most importantly, always protects the cards that are inside, because they can never get dirty. It's the only box on the market that protects the cards if you're storing them. But I also set up right here in the bottom that would allow the neon boxes, the old boxes that have been on the market for the past 40 years. There's a piece of the bracket that can be slipped in here, so you can use the old brackets until you want to buy new bid boxes. This bracket is for the purpose of holding a cup holder. Now, at the same time, while this was designed originally for a bridge table, it also can be used as any kind of card table, for canasta, a chess table. We have a room over there. We're starting chess for young kids, and then we're also starting a bridge school for young children also. So the cup holder can be here if you're not using it for bridge. No one can catch anything on here. It's designed, it takes just a minute to put each one of them on, and then they can be raised or lowered depending on how do you want them. Now, we're going to show you the cup holder is designed basically for universal, for sodas, coffee cups, variety of containers, and so that it's nicely universally done. Even if you had a longer one, these brackets can come down. Now, interesting about this bracket, if you had wooden legs in 2-inch wood legs, or 1.5 inch round legs, you can a longer screw allows you to put this cup holder on any type of table, whether it's a square leg or a round leg. And it's a secondary market. We have people buying just the cup holders and the cup to put onto their chairs. We're going to show you in a short while our new adaptation that we call the Larry Cohen Fix, which will allow tables to be stacked. There are many districts that need to stack their tables because they only use them 2 or 3 times a year. Well, our table is the only table that can be stacked on top of each other without damage to the top. And since it's only 2 inches, you actually can stack 12 tables in a simple 2 feet. Now, what we did, you saw the original bracket. Well, Larry Cohen tested our tables out and he liked them really a lot. But he didn't want to have to be able to take the bracket off and fold the table and stack it. That's a lot of work. So he asked me to create something else. So we rearranged and took some tools and made a new tool, new design. And what we did, this is the entire bracket here. And we cut down the bracket, made a new steel mold, created this tool. This is a small hole goes into the leg, and then this piece is riveted to each one of the legs. Now, what's different about this allows us to fold the table with the bracket on and stack the table with the bracket on. So when you open the table, the bracket's already in place. You don't need any screwdrivers, you don't need any tools, it's all ready to go. And to give you, and they're all been placed, so it's very easy to do. Now we're going to demonstrate how we close the table legs and stack the tables on top of each other with the bracket on the legs. What we're going to do now is we're going to fold the legs, and this was the new bracket on it, and we're actually going to put it on top of a regular standing table to show how easy it is to stack the tables. As I said, no other table can stack on top of each other, and this will save you time and energy and space, particularly if you're stacking 400 or 500. You can stack in an area of 31 inches by 31 inches, 6 tables per foot. So in a 6-foot height, you can stack 36 tables, 7 foot high, which is no big deal. You can stack 42 tables in a 31 by 31 area. And because of the fact that we have recessed the sides of the tables, allows you to take the table off and stack or restack the table very easily. Now these legs are all 2 by 2, so they're ultra strong steel 1-inch steel tubes. You just take it, the brackets are on, and we just store the table. So you can see there's 3 tables stored here in just 6 inches. Now one of the other things we've done is to show how simple this is for districts. I created or went into Home Depot and bought a dolly, 18 by 30. And I then took a 31 by 31 piece of regular board, lumber, had it cut and put it, attached it to the dolly with 2 bolts and screws to make a platform for the storage of tables, which allows you to store the tables and move the tables easily around the area. So what I did here, I took the dolly, it cost me 23 bucks, $4 or $5 for this, and a 4x8 board, cut it into 31 by 31, and now we have a dolly that moves. Now I'm going to show you, we're going to put tables on the dolly. You can also stack the tables if you want to keep them in the boxes, or you can stack the tables as we have done here. So we're going to do that in a minute, and then we'll see how easy it is to move them around. Okay, the dolly is down here. Now what we did, these are only 2 inches, so you can have the 2 inches. We have it stacked, and you can also do it with the box on, but without the box, these are 2 inches. So the dolly is 3 inches off the track, off the floor, and if you put these, as I said, every 12 is 2 feet. So you can have in 1 foot, you can have 6 tables on top of each other. So the storing is very easy. And of course, it's going to be much easier if they're all on top of each other with the strength. But it's easy to move the tables. And even if I put the whole bunch of tables on here, they're not that heavy, because the 15, they're the same weight as a Samsonite table. Each table weighs 15 pounds. Very easy to pick up and put down. See the cutout on the table? Now Bev will move their hand to the cutout and lift. How easy is this table to lift? They're going to stack these on top of each other. So you can see the platform that I created of 31 inches by 31 inches works perfectly for these tables. And no matter how you do it, they're easy to slide. You can actually create a handle. If you put a handle on one of these to pull it, it would even be easier. But the stacking and the storage is simple. So in a closet, you're able to store these, and instead of taking up 36 by 36, 3 feet by 3 feet, you're only going to be using 31 inches by 31 inches. Have it on a dolly. As you know, moving your Samsonite tables, you have these giant dollies. They stack, you can only stack them across. You have to make many trips, and they get damaged and whatever. In addition to the fact that these tables store well, they're designed to allow efficient bidding. Your drinks are not on the table ever, so you're not going to have coffee or water mess up the cards on the table. It's also a non-glare finish. And when you're now playing, you have complete free space. There's no one here, no things on the table. It's just bridge, and you can concentrate. It's also easy to slide and easy to move without being ultra slippery. Additionally, what's great about this table, it is ultra strong. We have shown pictures of people with 3 people on here weighing almost 475 pounds. This is a 1 1/4 inch blow molded piece, ultra strong, with the center reinforced, and of course you have a steel bracket around the whole thing. Now I weigh 214 pounds of solid muscle, and you're not going to stand up here and jump on a table, a Samsonite table or any other table. So we have a unique opportunity here to help bridge clubs have a better product, a long-lasting product. It's an investment, but it's an inexpensive investment. This product will be lasting 20 years or more. It's solid as a rock, wonderful to play on because you have a non-glare finish. We actually put them in the mold. We made the top of the table look like a leather finish. Now we presently make them in black and dark green, but from when we get orders of 400 or more tables, we can do any color you want. We can make a color just like our bidding box over here, this royal blue. Or if you want pink or whatever color you want, we can make it. Obviously, in order to do that, we have to have a substantial amount of tables to make it worthwhile and economical for you and enable us to do it for you. So if you have any further questions, we want to get together with you. We want this table to go around the United States. It should be in every bridge club. We're going to set up a special thing for districts. If they order 500, 600 tables, we're going to try and put a number of districts together and give them a lower volume price, which they can then turn around and get to their clubs within their districts and maybe help them out. So instead of just buying enough tables for the districts that they have to store, we should get together with their clubs and talk about buying an extra 300 or 400 or 500 tables that can be dispersed to the various clubs in their unit at a savings, and they can make a little bit of money or whatever and help the clubs, because it's the clubs in bridge that keep bridge alive, that make the districts, enable the districts to have these different tournaments during the year. And it's important that we enable the clubs to save money. The clubs are the backbone of bridge. Without clubs, bridge and ACBL would not be successful. And we should be more cognizant of the fact of the efforts of the clubs throughout the United States and all the wonderful work they do to promote bridge. And the districts could be implementing a program that would enable the clubs to get tables at a slightly lower price. Because if the clubs have to if I have to sell tables at 10 or 12 or 20 at a time, it has to be full price. There's no, because I'm in business to make money. But I developed this because I'm a bridge player and I love the game. And I own 2 bridge clubs, and I want to I'm trying to do things that are going to make the game better for everybody. So in playing bridge on my tables, these Bridge Buddy tables, people love them. They know it's fun and pleasurable to play. It's now no wobbly, solid as a rock, and it makes the game more enjoyable instead of having everything moving around and shaky or tablecloths falling off the tables. That's all gone. This is a wonderful new opportunity for everyone in the bridge world. Thank you.